Hello, 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 and welcome one and all to the Architect Address for the month of April 2019. Normally, I'd like to do these ones with a script, but unfortunately I'm having to get this out quickly because I'm a little bit busy today, and also I've not been able to make one in about a week because, in case you haven't already noticed, I'm a little bit sick. I'm getting over a big cold that's throwing a spanner in a variety of works, so I'm just going to get this one out, and hopefully you're going to have to deal with my non sequitur ramblings for another month. I promise I'll do a script for the next one and all Architect Addresses in future. Okay, so let's get started with the first video of this month period, I guess, even though it was last month, Hub Worlds, or the secret importance of Hub Worlds, or whatever it is I decided to call it. Like I said, can't look it up because I'm winging this one. This video was one that I kind of made out of necessity, basically. I didn't really have any idea of what I wanted to make, and it was kind of getting to that point where I was staring at a blank piece of paper after a week and hadn't really done anything. So yeah, I ended up doing what I usually do when I can't come up with a video idea, which is to go back to an old favourite game, one of which is Dark Souls, and trying to basically just dig around for a concept or idea that I haven't talked about yet, and then attempt to flesh that out into something that a whole video can be built around. Dark Souls, I ended up figuring out that, wow, the Firelink Shrine's pretty cool, isn't it? And then basically making a video in about 10 days, all themed around that. It's a bit weird to see that video do as well as it did because I don't really like it. I think it's a little bit boring. I think it goes on for a bit too long, and I do end up basically restating the same point over and over again in a way that I don't feel is particularly engaging, but people seem to like it, so I can't complain, and I'm basically a terrible judge of which videos are good and which videos are bad. The ones I like do terribly, and the ones I hate do really well. So I'm quite a fan of the Deep Rock Galactic talk in that video. Yeah, I've played way more of that game and liked it way more than I ever thought I would. It's really good. It really kind of taps into the Left 4 Dead light co-op feeling that like a lot of other games can't really get. It's a one that like few games have really kind of gone for the horde mode, survival-y sort of thing, and Deep Rock does it very well, and I'm really looking forward to playing more of that game and maybe bringing it up in another video. The second video for this month was, of course, the one that's just gone out recently, Why We Need Weird Games. And unlike Hub Worlds, this was a video that I kind of had in mind for several months now, but I wasn't really able to find a central game to base the argument around. I've been kind of just looking at a variety of things and seeing what kind of games that could both represent a weird, successful game that doesn't really fit into any particular genre, and also one that represents the other side of the coin, which is games and franchises becoming steadily less weird over time. And it wasn't until Katamari got re-released in the form of Katamari Damacy Reroll that I really found a series that's both sufficiently weird and has gotten sufficiently safer over time, and the fact that Katamari is amazing is basically the icing on the cake. I hadn't played it in ages, and my god, I fucking love those games. It's unbelievable how much I enjoy Katamari, because really, they're the same thing over and over again, especially the first one, which has like 3 maps, but the music is amazing. The King, who I wrote a little director's cut on, he's great. The gameplay is like weirdly cathartic, even though it's just rolling up stuff. Love it a bit. If you've not played Katamari and I haven't convinced you after watching the video, please go and play any of the Katamari games because they're basically all the same and they're basically all good. I think the sequel to the original Katamari, We Love Katamari, it's got the best levels and like the King backstory. That's pretty fun. But yeah, Weird Games, the video, which is to not gush about Katamari anymore, it's, that's also done weirdly well, and some of you might have noticed, if you're paying extra special attention and you're not using AdBlock, is I've tried turning on monetization for that particular video, just because I want to see how much money it will make. It's a bit of an experiment in me trying to transition more into YouTube as a career, and if it doesn't make any money whatsoever, I will turn it off again, and if it does make lots of money, I might turn it on more videos. I'm not super happy with the idea of turning on ads because they get in the way of the video watching experience, and I totally understand why a lot of people use AdBlock because ads are annoying and take up a lot of your time. However, I would like to do this professionally, and I need money to do that. But yeah, it's a bit of an experiment ongoing. I should have more of a feedback next month to see how that's gone. I have no idea about how any YouTube financing or click-through rates or anything like that, how any of it works. So it's all a bit of an experiment, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, the video's been pretty successful. It's done quite well so far. Yeah, it's given me quite a lot of opportunity to talk about a lot of games that I've played but have slipped under the script radar for quite a while. Baba Is You is of course amazing, and that's definitely getting a top spot on games you should have played 2019 when that finally comes out. The White Laboratory, I don't love, but is really interesting. Multiwinner, I've played it multiplayer a little bit with a couple of people recently, and that game is surprisingly good for how janky it is and kind of how kind of wonky and terrible it looks. It's actually quite good. So yeah, weird games. Play more weird games. Weird games are good. And as for what I'm going to do later this month, no idea. I might do RPG systems. I might do... I've not decided. So that's the 2 videos discussed. The impending monetization / advertising changes that don't actually affect patrons, I guess, because you guys already give me way more money than advertisement will, probably. So I don't even know why I spent 2 minutes talking about that, but there you go. So I'll leave you with that, and have a nice day. I'm about to go to the shops and buy some tuna. So, bye!